What's up, guys? So today we are going to be working on my 99 Dodge Ram 1500 Sports Edition. Well, it used to be until, life happens. Yeah, I learned how to drive a pickup and I got in a wreck here, but that's fine. We repaired that. So today the video I'm making is about this heater control unit, or AC control. This thing right here. So I already popped off the dash bezel. It's pretty well easy for the most part. Don't be intimidated by this. It's really easy. You got the old / new one here. So we'll be doing stuff with that here. So it's pretty well easy today. So all you do is pop out these 4 screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they come right out. As easy as that. I have a drill, so it's kind of easy. Do not strip them. I'm back here, grab the drill quick. It's kind of a mess in my truck. So the drill has 2 settings on it, forwards and backwards. If you guys know that. You want it set on backwards. Now I made a mistake and I already stripped 2 of my plastic screws because of this drill. Do not use a drill to get these removed, but it's pretty well self-explanatory. It's kind of hard to do this with my phone, so you have the drill set to go backwards and take those screws out. See how that one just kind of spins? It's really easy. Okay, well, you guys got that. I'll show you. I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so once you got the screws removed, this thing just pretty much just comes right out. It just comes right out. And then you can just fold it right there. Now, here's the reason why I'm taking mine out. In shipping, I ordered a new one of these. This is the new one. It all works totally fine, 100%. The seller agreed if I return this one to him, he will send me a new one. Now, on, I don't remember what website, but they're like $200 brand new. Brand spanking new. This guy on eBay so happened to have one that was tested and used, but I got it for a steal of like $50. Now to do this, all you do is pop out this little connector, which is kind of hard, so I'm going to put you guys down. Oh, and you might have to have your truck in first or drive, or, well, I have mine in first, not park, because it's kind of hard. So make sure you have your e-brake set, make sure it works. So I'm going to put you guys down here quick. I'm going to pop off these connectors. They're real simple. Here, I'm doing this off my phone. Ooh, look at that. That one came right off. That's your temperature one. And then if your truck has heated mirrors, you got another one back here. Ooh, that one came right off. Now this back one, this back connector right there might be a little hard to do. So I'm going to actually put you guys down there. And I don't have a tripod. I'm a beginner YouTuber, so sorry if this sucks. This one is always, the back one here is always the hardest one to get undone. Because you got to push this, there's a little tab right there that is hard to push in, and you got to push in and pull at the same time. So I'd be doing that. That's the hardest thing about this whole job, is to get that back tab off. Literally. It's real easy. Damn, this is way harder than it looks. As I told you guys, it's kind of a bitch. We might need some help by a screwdriver. I had one in here running around here. Where did it go? Where did that screwdriver go ahead? I don't know. Sometimes a pen can help too. Try a pin out. All you do is push the. So you don't want it to clip back into itself, because then all your hard work you just did kind of ended. And it's probably not a good idea to grab by the wires, but there's not much to grab on here when you're doing stuff by hand. Now, probably the manual says to probably grab a vice grips. Voila. Okay. So after battling with that for a little bit, the whole damn thing popped out. Hopefully that's fine. So I was battling with this little connector here. Okay. Now on yours, you're gonna have two studs out here. You got two screws or bolts or nuts to take off. It's real simple, real easy to do. So they're 10 mil and they come off real simple. Now, since I don't have a tripod or anything to set this up on, maybe I can post you guys on the drill here. Can you sit right there? Okay, cool. So you guys sit totally fine right there. So we grab our 10 mil. It's a 10 millimeter. Hopefully it'll focus on here. Probably not. You take it. You set it to the loosening side. I probably have mine already set on the loosening. And then you take this off. It's real simple. Once it's started, you can almost do it by hand, which I think I can. Yes, you're going to get cut up. There's no way around it. Okay. So I took that nut off. Real simple, 10 mil. And now here comes the fun part where I gotta put you guys down. This is a two-handed job. I'm sorry I don't have an extra camera person. So we'll just put you guys down in here. Sorry, the video sucks. The video quality sucks. So all you do is gotta gently wiggle this off, real gentle. There's gonna be, it's a vacuum. And voila, that one came off real simple. Now on yours, it might be a little hard. So, now you can see, I have it all off. You can see mine is missing a stud in there. That's from shipping. We don't know, the guy's gonna send me a new one. He doesn't know what, understand it. He sent me it and it was totally fine. Well, he didn't send me, he sent me it and he sent me extra pics. And he got this, it was totally 100% leave, not broke like this. He doesn't know what's wrong with it. He's a really good guy. He contacted me right away. Because we were tracking the package. And sometimes it all of a sudden said, it said in transit, going to the next facility. Well, it gave us no history on it. So, it found out why. It's called, it was broke. The package broke open and they damaged it. That's what happened. So they had to it came a day late. So now these nuts, since I got these off really weird. Look how weird they are. Come on, camera, focus. Okay, look at how cool they are. So they grab on the stud. They're not much. They're just plastic, so you can't really torque them. There is probably a torque spec out there, but I bet you probably can do it by hand. Not snug. Don't over snug them because you're going right into plastic and going into this thing. Right here. Now this is your vent controls. If you have an issue, say one of your lines are broke, like I don't know why mine's taped, but they're probably taped just for organization, but they go back, they control your vents, your stuff. I don't know why I have a number 9 on here. I bought the truck that way. This is my little project truck. It's pretty nice to drive. It has a heater. But it's mine, this is weird. So with this unit here, all of a sudden we rebuilt it. And defrost is your default. So if there's something wrong with this, it's going to be stuck on defrost. So my defrost on this unit is my air conditioning on my face. But my air conditioning, my face is my defrost. Any other controls are defrost, but my air conditioner. It's weird. And like when I go up a hill, it will kick off, go to defrost. Well, with my old one, it used to kick off, go to defrost, and then slam the door shut and then go back on your face where you had it set. That's why I was replacing this. And another reason why was I didn't have cruise control. Well, I took it to a shop here in town, in a small town here, and they told me it's the cruise control servo. So I'm waiting on that, hopefully trying to find one that will fit my truck. But yeah, I had a heck of a time finding one real cheap like that on eBay, so I grabbed it. and I won it on a bid, so it was real nice. And it works totally fine, but like I said, it was broke. It was broke when it came. Stupid shipping. So can't always rely shipping. So I'll go install this one. So the reverse as you took out the other one. So and here's the heated mirrors. Grab your. First you want to stick it on. You go like this. You really can't screw this up. Make sure it's nice and on there snug, and then you put it on, you tighten it, and these will all these nuts are special. If you don't get them right, they're kind of a dick to put on. They really are. They're really hard, and so it's not the funnest thing to get them because you got to get them caught just right, or else they won't come on. Sometimes just take your socket off your wrench and tighten it, but sometimes you can get them by hand. Like I can, but I'm not. Yeah, this one does not want to cooperate with me. So, son of a bitch, where'd it go? Sorry about my language. Where'd it go? Okay. Well, I will end here. I will have to find that nut again, and that's very important, guys. Can't lose those, and you can't replace them. So I will go try to find that. Okay, I'm back now again after I dropped those. So what you want to do is, you really can't ratchet on these. There's just not enough room. It ain't happening. So I'm gonna put you guys back down on the drill here. This is my little handy dandy stand here for the time being until I can get a tripod. But so I'm gonna put you guys right there, lean you guys nice and tight up there. Then you guys can maybe see what I'm doing. But all I'm doing here is putting these nuts on here, and that's pushing down this orange, well, it's kind of orange brownish kind of thing with the vacuum lines coming out. And you want to tighten them in equal, because this is, like I said, it runs off a vacuum. You have a leak in here, all you're going to get is defrost. I'm sad to say. And that's not fun here in Minnesota, when you just have defrost in the wintertime. So, you want to get these snug, but not too tight. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of just going around here. Let's see, we get this one tight. You just want to make sure it's getting squished on there pretty good, because if you start it up and you hear vacuum leak, then it's not on here good enough. You don't want to hear any air or any hissing coming out of here. So the only one that you want to hear is this blank line here. That's a breather tube that is supposed to leak vacuum when you change things, I think. It should leak air out. So this. Oh, I know how tight you need to go. Until the socket, you can't get on the socket anymore. It's squished down to that. That's probably pretty good there. Get a little nice and snug. It's just good. Want to make sure you don't see any gaps around here. And we'll start it up here quick. And you want to turn it on something. You heard that little hiss, right? When you turn the knob, it's supposed to do that, but it should stop. I've been off. It should just hear a little hiss because there should be no vacuum in there, and then stuff like that. See, you can hear a little hiss when you turn it off. Okay, so turn the truck off so I'm not wasting my gas, because it is a Dodge. They like to burn gas. Now, like I said before, it's just the opposite of taking it out. Just 2 times easier, because you know what you're doing. So I'll put you guys back on the drill here quick. And we'll start connecting these wires. We got this electrical, the big electrical one goes first, because that's the sturdiest. And that just pops right into place, just like that, until you hear the click. Then you go to your temperature control. Click that in until you hear a click. and you really can't screw this up. This is a super simple job, and you go like that, and it's all ready. You hook up your heat and mirrors. These are all different sizes, so you can't really screw it up. Now it's time to install, and the installation is pretty simple. Now we got her down to this part where you just put the 4 screws back in. And I'm sorry this sucks real bad. It's not a good time to be filming, but it's the only time I got. So you just want to get these hands started, and once you get one in, it holds itself up. So I always go diagonal because I like a flush one. Now I gotta use the drill here, and I will just tighten this one up. See, I stripped it so it doesn't ever get tight according to the drill. So you want to go, I'll probably put some medium strength thread locker on, removable type, maybe. My brake pedal keeps on chasing me away. Yep, you gotta make sure your e-brake's on, like mine is, and you constantly have to go from I went from park to all the way down to first and back up to park a bunch of times. It's going to happen, you're going to have to deal with it. So, see, and I'm only going so I can't back this out with my hand. That's all these screws need to go. I live on city roads, which is not best for your vehicle. And I only got one that goes in tight, and I think it's this top one. Here, I'm working on it here. So, and these screws are plastic, so if you are hand tightening them, they will strip their own threads. Plastic on plastic, you're asking yourself for a lot of trouble if you screw it up. So, all I'm doing now, this is where you gotta put the truck in park. It's pretty easy with a Dodge because you don't have to have your foot on the brake. I always put my foot on the brake for safety reasons. And now you guys can't even see what I'm doing. There you go. That one's in. Now we're just going around snugging these. That one's in. Because you gotta remember, your hand can't, and you want to give it a good wiggle. It shouldn't move, and you're set to go. Okay, so we'll start it up here quick. And now it's on my vents, but when I put it in my defrost, it should switch just like that. Like I said, it's not perfect because, defrost is my face. That shouldn't happen. So I will be ordering another one for this guy. Like I said, the guy is being really reasonable, and he said he has another one that he's shipping to me right now. That one will be installed. I just made this video quick because that one always switches. Now, to get the dash bezel off, I used right here. There is a little handy dandy clip here. And yes, that is a tire pressuring kit. It's pretty easy. I will do a review video on that here pretty soon. But all you do is grab right here and just pull, and it just snaps off. Now, it sounds like you're breaking it. It might take some force. If your dash is cracked, like Dodges are famous for that, I highly recommend not doing this job yourself. But by doing that, maybe get gently. You just do it by gentle. It's just gentle. So I will pop in my dash here quick and put you guys right there. Oh, and here comes the fun part. So you guys put your truck down, back in one, and you guys see, here's another issue you have with the dash bezel. You gotta move your steering wheel. So let me show you. So the steering wheel has to be moved, and for the guys that don't know, it's this lever here. Not the turn signal, that's over here. Not that. That. People you might not adjust theirs that much, they might not know about. So you just pull that back towards you and drop your steering wheel all the way down. And that gives you room to put this in. And I like to be gentle with my stuff, especially Dodge's stuff. So all I'm doing is going around and you hear that popping noise, that means it's in. Sometimes. You hear that? This whole side just popped in. It's real simple. Now, that one popped in, that one popped in. Ooh, that was a big one. That means it's all done. You go around, you shouldn't be able to pull this off. And voila. I'm lucky I don't have a dash that's all cracked to hell. So you put the truck back in park, you move your steering wheel back up to your designated place. Right, maybe. So there, and I like mine right there. Just a little over the dash there. Then you disengage your parking brake, which is that lever right there. If your parking brake does not work or your cable is rusted, use PV Blaster on it first, but do not set your brake until you fully inspect it and make sure your cable is done. My cable was rusted, but when I hit the pole with my truck, because winter, I hit it maybe doing 10 miles an hour, did a lot of damage, took the sports bumper with it. So, fixed that, but I had to pull the frame straight, and I set the parking brake not knowing that my cable was rusted, where the parking brake goes to. So I set it, and it would not release. I would pull this, and it would click, like you just heard, and it would not release. That is not good. You do not want that. That means you can't use your vehicle. You want your vehicle to be usable after you fix it. So I always use PV Blaster. You can use other stuff. Chris Fix actually has a video. He did a really good video on his homemade penetrating fluid and stuff. But yeah, that's how you install that. All you need is a 10 mil socket and a screwdriver. I did it with a drill. I highly recommend not doing it with your drill. Get a screwdriver, and voila, it looks beautiful when you're done. Next video, I don't know what I'm going to make. There's a bunch of videos going on here. I have a John Deere 116 that I'm doing a starter replacement on. Here I took the flywheel off, all that fun stuff here. This is my John Deere 116. It's up here. It's joining the fleet in my messed up garage. But took the flywheel off, took the starter off. I replaced the starter solenoid on that. I wish you guys could see me. But yeah. So that's how you do heater control. I will look up the specific name. I call it heater or AC control panel or something. I got the bubble wrap everywhere in my truck. But yeah, it's that simple. Hey guys, here's another rare sight. You see that? That's full. Take that back. It's a little full. You don't see Dodges much often with a full tank. So I just got done driving. Actually, my Dodge gets pretty good gas mileage here. I get 15.4 to the gallon. It's a big 15.9. I will do a review video. I love this truck. There'll be much more videos coming. Please hit that like button and subscribe.